Hey guys, Reese here. Welcome back. This is video 2 of the 3 Fat Pack unopenings. The first Fat Pack, if you watched the previous video, we discovered Fat Packs really can be terrible. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Hopefully we get more stuff that we can use or sell or trade, and less toilet paper, because I got plenty of toilet paper. Alright. As I've stated in previous videos, these boxes are always really nice, so it's really nice to get those. It truly is. Nice white dice. Can't get enough of those. I got so many spin down dice, just shows me how bad my addiction to opening up product is. And then the sad, dreaded truth that they put this thing in here in between the packs to make it feel more than it is. Alright, put those there. Again, these lands, I'm going to basically donate them to my local gaming store, just because they're nice enough to provide that kind of stuff. I'm also going to be doing publicity for their store pretty soon, guys. I'm going to be doing gameplay videos that I hope you'll come out and watch. We put a lot of hard work and dedication into those, so we really enjoy your support. We're also going to be doing some deck techs for people, even show people how they can make a good, cheap but effective deck that instead of having to spend $200 or $300 on a standard deck, you can spend $20 or $30, even $40, $50, depending on your price range, and do relatively well. A couple hints and tricks and things that you can always remember, when it's best to wait or attack, things like that. So just, tune in, and if you ever have any questions or concerns, just comment, subscribe, whatever. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with pack 1. Oh, come on, let's hope for some relatively good cards. All right, Odonis River Trawler. Yeah. Springleaf Drum, pretty good, uncommon. Nessian Dimmalok. This card's pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed playing it in Standard. It's a little expensive, but it kills everything but creatures, so it can take out a land, it can take out a planeswalker, everything but a creature. So it can actually be pretty decent. I would say more in a limited or EDH format. Otherwise, if you don't let them do that, it becomes a 6/6 for 5, which is very relevant. But nonetheless, the rare is, all right, Eidolon of Countless Battles. I already like this more than the previous one, even though this isn't anything quite yet to get cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over. It is still a pretty darn good card. Mono white will play this, especially if you remember cards such as Ethereal Armor. Yeah, Ethereal Armor and this guy, they're pals. Okay, next pack. Okay, Afara. I once won a limited format at my local gaming store and was given 4 prize packs, just because of how many people were actually in. There was a lot of people, so we basically had a bunch of 3-1s and 4-0s, and went off of games won, and I ended up getting 4 packs because of how many people had actually split prize, and 3 of the 4 had a Afara in it, which was just retarded. I mean, it was kind of cool, but when things like that happen, you wish it was Xenagod or Mogus or somebody who's going for a lot more. But nonetheless, it's still a lot better than pulling Whims of Fate. So let's get on to this. Thunderous Might, Grave Robber Spider. They always got to have these really weird spiders in here. It's like a necessity. Fitterstep Eidolon, which is a really cool card. And then the rare is Temple of Malice. Okay, I am perfectly okay with getting tons of copies of any of the temples, the new ones, because they're really good for trade, and when you have 4 of them, they sell for a decent chunk to help you get stuff you really need. And who doesn't want to scry with a land? All right, moving on. Rise to the challenge. I really feel that In this format, in the new, basically what I mean by synergy for sets, I really feel that Rise to the Challenge brought a lot of. I mean, Red's got a lot of good battle tricks for really cheap. I mean, look at Coordinated Assault and Titan Strength and just so many good cards. This just adds to that, and it makes things like Sedge Scorpion and a green red, which is a very powerful color combo. Just a really, really tough thing to deal with. I mean, this card is just really good in limited. Nyxborn Triton, again, love that art. Moving on. Mortal's Resolve, really good limited card. Okay, Pillar of War. Satyr Nyxsmith, again, really like that card in limited. Siren of a Silent Song, really cool art. Not horrible, 2/1 for 3 flyer. And the rare is Satyr Fire Dancer. Now, what I like about this is this makes a play set for me. I think this guy will see play. I just think the deck that he's going to be put in is going to have to be very specifically designed. And I don't really like playing decks that are based around one concept. I like having multiple concepts, but I think he can see a lot of potential. I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of things that people don't think about. If you have this guy out in a red-black deck and you Rakdos Return, hit the player for 5, and they have a creature that's a 5/5, not only are you going to discard 5 cards and hit the player for 5, you're also going to hit a creature they control for 5. And it's not or, it's and, which is extremely powerful. Searing Blood, kill one of their 2/2s, and they also have a 3/3. You hit them for 3, and then you can direct the 3/3 to the 3 damage to the 3/3. So very, very powerful. I am hoping for good cards. I am hoping for good cards. I am hoping for good cards. Let's see if we can find it. Siren of the Famed Coast. Pretty good and limited. Kiora's Follower. Play this in limited. It is insanely powerful. Pissed so many people off with this card. Yeah. Kiora's Follower. Untap another target permanent. Glimpse of the Sun God has won me 2 separate limited games. This card is very powerful. Do not forget, when it says tap X target creatures, that does not always have to be a bad thing or something that you use against an opponent. If you have the mana to do it at the end of a player's turn, and you have inspired creatures that have not been tapped because of blockers, or heroic. Tap X amount of mana, tap their creature, tap yours, your turn, inspired trigger, or heroic trigger as you're doing it, and you're ready to swing with even more damage. The rare is, oh boy, Silent Sentinel. Wow. I'm going to add this to my Silent Sentinel collection. Here is my Silent Sentinel collection. Yes. Every one of these is a Silent Sentinel. That's how many I've opened. Yay, it's a Silent Sentinel party. Everyone's invited if you're a Silent Sentinel. All right, moving on. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, man, I hope it's a Silent Sentinel. Okay. Alright guys, Ghostblade Eidolon, very powerful card. Double Strike is very underrated and very powerful. Gorgon Head, I'm glad they brought something similar to this back. I'm not glad that they brought it back in the same format that has Is It Staticaster and Pelucranos or Polykranos, however you pronounce that. Hear it in different ways. But this card can be very good. And cards like that are what make this card excel, so I can't be too upset that they put that in there. Vortex Elemental, really cool art, but don't know if I'd play it. And the rare is Fated Retribution. I also opened too many of these. Woo! Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers with as many of these as you have. Scry 2 if it's your turn. Nyxborn Wolf Foil. Ooh. OMG. I remember when fat packs used to be good. Do you? Moving on. Oh, thank God this was gift card money. Okay. Oracle's Insight. Acolyte's Reward. Pinnacle of Who Cares. And the rare is Tromo Kratos, the promo. I have too many of these. Ew. Otherwise, unlimited, very good card. Okay. Oh, God. Black Oak of Repeat. Fear's Band Raiders. Not a bad inspired card. A little expensive. Limited, it would be if you had to fill a 6 slot. Archetype of Finality. Too expensive for what it does. Especially by that point. I mean, you're probably going to have a bunch of big dudes out anyway. So I'd rather just play a big dude than a 2/3 that gives Death Touch to all my stuff. The rare is Fellhide Spirit Binder. Oh boy. Okay, wow. This card does stuff. See previous video. Okay, 2 packs left. Let's hope we save the best for last. We probably did. We probably got another Silent Sentinel for our Silent Sentinel party. Okay, oh my god. Alright, so this guy again. Springleaf Dumb. Acolyte's Reward. Ooh. And the rare is... Oh, a Fate Unraveler. Too expensive for what it does, but it's in limited. It's got pretty good aspects to it. I got too many of these, so I don't really care too much about pulling this, but nonetheless, limited, not bad. Last pack! I wish I could get my money back. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this. Oh. Peregrination, I think is how you say that. Yep. Lightning Volley. Bioblight. At least I'm getting some pretty good uncommons. I mean, that's a playset of Bioblights, which is pretty nice. The rare is Champion of the Stray Souls. Oh, what was that? 1 mythic? Wow, that's 1 mythic out of a fat pack. That's depressing. Okay, well, sorry there wasn't anything too exciting in that one, guys. We've got 1 fat pack left, which we'll see you in video 3 for. I'm going to go pray for better cards. So see you soon. This is Reese, and thanks for watching.